So cancel your units. This is the fun part. Moles cancel, atmospheres cancel, kelvins cancel. We know that it's going to be an answer of liters, which is good. That's our volume. So go ahead and plug that all in. You should end up, if you did it correctly, with this as an answer, 5.55 liters. Okay? So really, we just, if anything, if they gave us something we needed to modify it, we do it off to the side, especially the temperature, and then we just plug it in. Okay? I'll erase all of it. All right, so these last two, 9 and 10, this is where we're going to probably have to use a little bit of stoichiometry. All right, so I'm going to write my equation up here. Sorry. Takes a second. Okay. And the problem says this. Silver tarnishes in the presence of oxygen and hydrogen sulfide according to this equation right here. And then it says usually H2S is the limiting reactant. If a silver spoon is placed in a container that holds this many milliliters at this pressure and temperature, how many grams of silver spoon will tarnish? So remember, we need to identify what information did they give us and what are we trying to solve for, okay? So if we look, they said how many grams of silver will tarnish. So you should be able to see right here, this is the only one that's silver. So I'm going to put grams and a question mark. That's where I need to end up. Now, what information did they give us? What information from these things? And they said, usually H2S is a limiting reactant. And it says that we have a volume of H2S, so looks like this one right here, okay? I'm going to draw my arrows so I know exactly where I'm going. So once you figure this out, you need to realize, number one, I need to get to moles of this so that I can get to moles of this, okay? So that should be your first step because you're going to have a bunch of numbers here. So they gave you a volume, a pressure, and a temperature. And I can find moles with that stuff, okay? So, perv-nerd. I need to find moles, so I'm going to be solving right here for N. That should make sense. That's how I get moles. So I'm going to go ahead and erase that. So really, if I solve for N, I can go from moles to moles, moles to grams, and the rest is stoichiometry. So let's go ahead and list our stuff off to the side. We have pressure, volume, R, T, and we're looking for that N right here. So the pressure they gave us is, let's see, I'm looking at the wrong one. 1.23 atmospheres. And what is your temperature? 22 degrees. 22. I don't even know if you can see it way over here. I hope so. Or like off to the side, I'm just changing it to Kelvin. So my new temperature is going to be 295 Kelvin. My R already knows 0.0821. Atmospheres, liters, moles, kelvins. And last is volume. I have a volume unit of, where is it? 56.7 milliliters. Now, remember, over here I've got liters in this, so I need this to be liters as well because otherwise that won't cancel. So just really quick, I'm going to change this. Okay, so I switch my units over